Today, we're delving into a sensation that's an all too familiar companion on our journey of life. That exasperating experience of feeling as though you're fighting a losing battle. It's like a constant push against an immovable object where the more you strive, the more the universe seems to resist. Despite the blood, sweat and tears you pour into your endeavors, life remains unyielding. It's like being caught in a storm, barren of any shelter, desperate for a ray of warmth. You're diligently the wheels, expending energy, exerting force, but the gears of progress seem to be jammed. The fruits of your labor are nowhere to be seen, and it feels like you're lost in the wilderness of your own ambition. You're investing time, you're sacrificing comfort, yet there seems to be no tangible return on investment. It's a situation that can make even the strongest spirits feel disheartened. It's enough to make anyone feel discouraged. But fear not. Despite the challenges you may be facing, there are some effective tools at your disposal. Don't let a temporary setback discourage you from your journey. You see, life is full of ups and downs, but it's how we bounce back from those lows that truly define us. This is particularly true when we find ourselves trapped in a rut, stuck in a cycle of stagnation and frustration. But remember, even the most successful individuals have experienced this before, yet they manage to overcome it. How? They leverage powerful strategies, sharpened their minds, adapted to the situation, and propelled themselves forward. They turned their obstacles into stepping stones, their setbacks into comebacks. So here's the good news. You too can adopt these tested and proven strategies. They can help you break free from this rut and start making progress again. You can take charge of your life once more and start shaping your own destiny. First up, let's tackle the feeling of being overwhelmed. This feeling often arises when you're faced a task or challenge that appears as daunting as a towering mountain. It can be so intimidating, so massive, that you find yourself frozen, unsure of where to begin. But don't despair. The solution to this predicament is simpler than you might think. You just need to break it down. Visualize that mountain as a series of smaller, more achievable climbs. Instead of seeing one huge, daunting task, see it as a sequence of manageable tasks. Concentrate your efforts on surmounting the first step, then shift your focus to the subsequent one. As you progress, take time to acknowledge and celebrate those mini triumphs, those small victories that signify your progression. Focus on conquering the first step, then the next, and celebrate those mini victories. Remember, you don't have to go it alone. Constructing a sturdy network of support is an essential cornerstone for success. Take the time to reach out, connect, and lean on the people matter most to you, your friends, your family, even mentors in your life. Engaging in deep, meaningful conversations and sharing your thoughts and fears with them can be a source of emotional strength. Sometimes, the process of vocalizing your fears, challenges, or dreams can do wonders in clarifying your thoughts. It can provide a fresh outlook, a new angle, or even a different approach to tackling the situation at hand. These individuals who believe in you, who cheer you on, can offer genuine encouragement, vital insights, and may even present innovative solutions or advice that you hadn't considered before. Their collective experience, knowledge, and wisdom might just be the key in unlocking the door to your objectives or unraveling the solution to your problems. After all, two heads are often better than one. Their unique perspectives can your own, giving you a broader and more holistic view of your situation. Their belief in you can serve as a constant source of inspiration and drive, helping you to overcome any obstacles that stand in your way. They might even have some helpful advice you haven't considered. Let's face it, we all fail sometimes. It's an undeniable truth, a shared human condition. We falter, we tumble, we sometimes end up flat our faces. Yet, instead of succumbing to despair, we need to change our perspective. The twist lies here. Failure isn't our adversary. It isn't something to be feared, or rather, it's an invaluable guide, an opportunity for introspection and growth. When defeat stares back at us, instead of chastising ourselves, let's question our actions. What were the missteps? What could have been executed differently? Could we have anticipated the outcome? Engage with these questions, dissect the situation, study the fault lines. Each stumble holds a treasure trove of insights. Extract these nuggets of wisdom, utilize them to tweak your strategy. Failure is not the final destination, it's a stepping stone. It is through these trials and errors we get better, we evolve. So don't dread failure, embrace it. Use these lessons to adjust your approach and come back stronger. Dwelling on problems won't get you anywhere. It's a truth that's applicable in all aspects of life, from personal to professional. The mind has a tendency to get caught up in the vortex of negative emotions, often spiraling into the abyss of overthinking. However, the beauty of the human mind lies in its ability to adapt and evolve. Instead of letting the problems consume you, choose to shift your focus to solutions. Start with brainstorming potential approaches. Let your mind wander. Let it explore the realms of possibilities. Remember, there are no bad ideas during brainstorming. The more you let your mind free, the more potential solutions you might find. Once you have a list of ideas, delve deeper. Research your options meticulously. Understand the intricacies of each idea, their feasibility, the resources The internet is a treasure trove of knowledge. Use it to your advantage. And while you're at it, don't be afraid to get creative. Unconventional problems often require unconventional solutions. Listen to your indulge in thinking outside the box. Once you have all the data, it's time to weigh the pros and cons of each idea. Evaluate them against your present circumstances, your resources, your timeline. Be objective yet intuitive. And once you have made your choice, take decisive action to move forward. Remember, action is the key to progress. Without it, the best of ideas remain just ideas. So step up, be brave, and usher in the change you desire. Sometimes playing it safe isn't the answer. This is a sentiment that many of us have heard throughout our lives, but often ignore when faced with decisions that might push us out of our comfort zones. The fear of failure is a powerful force that can paralyze us, preventing us from taking the steps necessary to grow and evolve. It is a shadow that looms over our ambitions, casting doubt on our dreams and turning potential success into a terrifying risk. We let this fear dictate our actions, forgetting that without risk, there is no reward. However, there's a difference between reckless risks and calculated ones. Calculated risks are those that have been carefully thought out, with potential outcomes and consequences weighed and considered. These are the risks that are taken not out of desperation, but out of a strategic decision. They are backed by extensive research, careful planning, and meticulous preparation. Such risks are not about plunging into the unknown blindly, but about moving forward with eyes wide open, armed with knowledge and a clear plan of action. These are the risks that can lead to amazing breakthroughs. Remember, conquering challenges is a journey, not a destination. This journey is about more than just arriving at a specific location or achieving a preset goal. It's a persistent, ongoing process filled with trials and tribulations, peaks and valleys, triumphs and setbacks. The essence of this journey is the capacity to embrace these challenges, to harness them in a constructive way, and to use them as stepping stones towards growth and self-improvement. By applying a set of carefully chosen strategies and harnessing the power of resilience and optimism, you can navigate through these challenging landscapes with grace and fortitude. This journey isn't about never encountering difficulties, but rather about not letting these difficulties deter you from your chosen path. The stumbles, the falls, they are all part of the journey. Instead of letting these moments use them as opportunities to learn, to grow, and to strengthen your resolve. Get back on the track, dust yourself off, and watch as you transcend your limits, surpass your expectations, and reach your full potential.